I am so good at making video. Yes I am. It's only been, like, forever. Way too long.
Hello YouTube. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I thought now is the time. I ain't getting any younger.
So last time on the Pens and Pixels Nonsense show, I was crazy and had like 4 game projects on the go. Hey, that rhymed. Maybe I should do an entire episode in song. So what if I told you I was making another game? Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of soul searching, and I've realised that everything I'm doing is kind of side project material. I don't really have a main game, nothing to really set the fire inside alight and keep me going, you know? Hi, I'm Jay, and I explode planes with my pens and pixels. So the plan, once upon a time, was that Maledictus EX, the extended version of the jam game Maledictus I made with my partner, was going to be my main game. Problem is, I have anxiety about that. I mean, what's new, right? I have anxiety. I have anxiety about everything. I have anxiety about this video I'm recording the audio of right now. But one of the reasons I want to make a bullet hell shoot 'em up is because the shoot 'em up, the shmup scene, is actually really kind of, it's small, but it's very active, and these people are so passionate that I want to make something for them. They're great people. That also gives me a lot of anxiety because they're kinda particular about the games they play. If I made a shmup, if I made a bullet hell, is it going to be good enough? Am I experienced enough already with it? Because I haven't actually made many of these, so perhaps one of my side projects over the years really should be a small version of the game. So, you know, like I can get used to, learn the ropes, as it were. But in the meantime, what? What do I do? I've come to the realization lately that, okay, I am, as of speaking, 43 years old. Some people, some teenagers in the game dev scene will think this is absolutely ancient. I'm basically dead, right? And the truth is, I'm not getting any younger. So, is it time? Is it finally time for the dream game? I think so. You know, at any moment now, I could have something, and something could happen that I gotta stop making games, and that I will always have regret that I didn't make the one that I want to make. So I think it's time. I feel ready. I feel ready to make my dream game. Now, nobody knows this, but I love Sonic the Hedgehog. My favourite video game in the world ever is the original Sonic the Hedgehog. And I mean the original version on the Sega Mega Drive. The internet loves to tell you that Sonic was never good, and they're wrong about that. And people who maybe don't hate Sonic will probably tell you that the levels Marble Zone and Labyrinth Zone are terrible. They're wrong about that. Or fans of the classic Sonic games will tell you that the first game is no good because it doesn't have a spin dash move that will allow you to get speed from a standing start, and they're wrong about that. This is all my opinion, of course. It sort of frustrates me that this game that I love, which I see as, it's a classic platform game. I love classic platform games, and here's one with interesting terrain. There are curves and bumps and undulations that you can use to alter your speed. I like the amount of creativity this can give me in basic movement, but a lot of people, when they think of Sonic the Hedgehog, they think of speed, gotta go fast, that kind of thing. And I disagree, and part of the reason I prefer the original game is it's kind of 2D parkour. So why don't I make a game that's 2D parkour? Sounds good, eh? Well, as it turns out, Sonic the Hedgehog's movement and physics are kind of difficult to do. There are guides out there, but these kind of deal more with the sort of direct code approach where you've got infinitesimally small and modular control over the movement as opposed to something behavior based and event based like Construct. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's really difficult to do Sonic style movement in my engine Construct, and I have tried over the years actually, and how I know I'm ready to do it now is I've been prototyping a new take on the movement, and it's working. It's finally working. It's not one-to-one with Sonic. I don't want one-to-one with Sonic. I don't want loop-de-loops because this is not a roller coaster game. It's a 2D parkour game that I want to make. And it's been tough, but I've got there. It's taken an entire month, more than a month, just to get the absolute basic movement down, but it's there. I feel like I can take this to the next level and make a game out of it. I'm even happy with the camera as well. That's the thing I kind of struggle with. My previous platform games, Necro and Quickly Quackly, had this basic camera that just tracks the character. I did try something a little more advanced with Necro, but it broke at high speeds. I now have something that works at high speeds. It works at slow speeds. It's great. So here's the thing. I'm devlogging this because I very rarely devlog a game from the beginning. I'm gonna be real. Making YouTube videos is, to me, it's effort. I know some of the things I've been putting out lately are a little lower effort than my earlier videos, but you know, it's because I'd rather focus on making good games. But how am I gonna let people know this thing exists? This thing that I'm already proud of at the very basic stage it's at, without making these videos. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you through this. I have the basic movement prototype done, which means proof of concept. I can do this. I can make the game that I want to. I can make the 2D parkour Sonic inspired game that is my dream game. And I'm gonna. I think the next thing on my docket is character design. It's a common approach to platform games and games in general to make them often with placeholders or really basic graphics that don't reflect the final product, but I want to get the character design down so I can animate a character very quickly. To me, character animations go hand in hand with game feel, and I want to see that working. I want to see how well it all feels together and tweak until it's right. So that's what I'm going to do next. Character design. Anywho, that's where I'm at. I have a main project to go with my, look, I've lost count of how many side projects I've got. Some of them are nearly finished, and I'll make videos about those. But that's where I'm at right now. This has been kind of a weird devlog, and as usual, I have no idea how to end it, except to ask, if you could make one game, the one game that you would be happy with, what would it be? What is your dream game? Tell me in the comments. I reply sometimes, and who knows, maybe we can inspire each other, which is the good stuff. Anywho, it's bye-bye time, which means time for me to do the usual algorithm baiting stuff of telling you to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Look, make your games, make your dream games, make the games you wanna. It's all good. Stay cool, stay wild, stay groovy. Peace out.
I ain't getting any younger.